The number one stress in this business is the quality of the person you're working with and the level of trust they have or don't have for you. Are you guys with me? Yes. Because you're going to have challenges on real estate transactions. Physical inspections don't work out. Walkthroughs are sometimes stop-throughs, okay? Sometimes the banks don't cooperate. Is that true? Sometimes the appraiser has a different opinion than you do. Sometimes the buyer gets scared. Has that ever happened to anyone here? The end of the day, the only thing that really separates the good clients from the bad clients is the level of trust they have for you. And if a person has trust for you, it makes the rough times smooth. Are you guys with me? Yes. So we want to find the best kind of clients in the best kind of volume in a way that works for us. And Tom Sawyer's painting the fence. And that's what working by referral is. And most of you watching have never taken full advantage of this. Most of you have stuck your toe in the water. You've done a bit better. You've done some better. How does a poor immigrant build a fortune? Because he took an awful lot of it. I didn't need to take 100% of it, but I took 80% of it. And I'm going to share with you, if you will discipline yourself to go all the way, it will go all the way for you. It'll go to work for you. It'll change your world. You'll stop having to fight so hard, and you won't have to try so hard. I want to do more. I've obviously got to work twice as hard. Absolutely the opposite. We're going to use these principles to go work for us. So let's talk about the Pareto principle. Vilfredo Pareto. Is that an awesome name or what? Brilliant Italian economist, brilliant guy. In 1906, he came across this principle. He's doing this analysis, and he found that 80% of the real estate in Italy was owned by 20% of the people. Okay. Then he started doing research. He was on the board of a bank, and he did some research of the bank, and the bank showed them that 20% of the depositors had 80% of the money. This 80-20 rule, it's working in different places. So he researched more and more and more, and here's what he found. This was a principle that applied in many areas of life, to the point that 80% of your results and my results comes from only 20% of your effort. 80% of your results comes from 20% of your effort. Now, when you're tired and you're beat up, or you feel like, I'd like to do more, but I don't have any more energy, I guarantee you're putting your energy into those things that don't produce the 80%. Did you guys hear what I just said? Yes. You know, there's an old story of a lion chasing a mouse. And if a lion chases and hunts mice to feed itself, and it successfully catches a mouse every hour, and eats a mouse every hour, 24 hours a day, within a week, the lion will be dead. Because the energy expended to catch the mouse is not replenished by the nutrient value of the mouse. Some of you are running around after mousy transactions, mousy clients. You're doing mousy paperwork, mousy updates. Are you guys with me? Yeah. When you start examining your business and who actually does business with you and who actually refers you, you'll find it's a much smaller group than you think. How do we get overwhelmed? We think about them all. I got 400 people in my database. I got to call 400 people. I got to pop by 400 people. I got to write notes to 400 people. It's overwhelming. Forget the 400 people. How many of you would like to have the Pareto principle locked in stone for yourself? Let me see your hand.